here's your options. If they have exact change, this is a $50 order for those 4 items. If they have a $50 bill, you can hit exact cash. If they have a $100 bill and you need to figure out how to do change, you can hit change and put your tender amount right there. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you put it in, but if they had a $100 bill, you put it in there. It'll give you the tender amount or your change amount right there. Obviously, that's easy math, but if it's a weird number, if you're getting kind of out of range there, it'll be there. And then
we don't have to do that.
You don't have to. If you can do it in your head, you can just hit exact change. But for those that want it to give you to do the math for you, that's how you would do it. Is you put it in there. If you're going to do card, you just hit card, and then you have your swipe, tap, or insert chip. We prefer that they tap or insert the chip. Swipe is your last option, just because of the PC, all the compliance stuff there. So the new card readers should be tap and swipe, or tap and dip enabled, and those are our 2 preferences. If for some reason that doesn't work, you can swipe, but we prefer to get away from swipe as much as possible. So tap and dip is preferred. In this case, let's assume that they paid by cash. So you hit cash exact, you hit submit. So once you hit submit, then the transaction is done. Make sure you take the cash, give them their change, and give them their tickets. We'll get this reset, we'll go back through.
Jeff, do they have to sign?
When they do a credit card? They do if they swipe. If they're doing tap or dip tickets that they purchased, don't worry about separating them. You can if you want. There's not a line. But it prints them out and it moves forward on there. Then if for some reason this thing comes forward, you have a couple options. If they want a receipt, you can hit receipt. It'll print out okay. But then when they're all done, you just hit new transaction. By the time we get to fair, this should be already automated, and so it should just automatically move back into the next screen as well. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday only, because the tickets are day specific. So make sure we ask them, are you planning, make sure they're planning to use the ticket on the day they're going. We try to do that. And realistically, for this perspective, for your guys' perspective, if they're not buying for the day that they're there, try to send them maybe to the main office where we can take care of kind of those one-offs. We've tried to do that. We have multiple ticket sales systems in the office. We've got a standalone kiosk. We've got 2 different sales systems in there, and we can probably deal with all of those like one-off pieces in the office so that it takes it out of there. So you can just process transactions as quickly as possible, right? The goal is to try to get people through, get the tickets sold, get them through, ticket taken, and then into the fair as quickly as possible. So any of those weird one-offs, I want to buy multiple days, any of that sort of stuff, maybe just send them over to the office and we can take care of that so you can just process as quickly as possible. If it's going to be a quick thing because they want one Wednesday, one Thursday, go ahead and take care of it. But if it's going to be a complicated thing, go ahead and send them off to the fair. So that's basically the ticket process. It hasn't changed. Are there any questions? Realistically, that is the ticket. Looks like a QR code because it is a QR code. That's the actual, that is the ticket. This is a piece of paper. It's a ticket stub. It really, this means nothing. They can have this. This could be a souvenir. They can make paper airplanes. They can do whatever they want with this. This they probably can do whatever they want with as long as it's been scanned. This is what we need to scan. Is that QR code. We've got fancy new laser scanners. Lasers, right? Yeah, they're cool new scanners. They work a lot faster. They work in bright daylight. They last longer. They've got a cool trigger thing. They're super fun to play with. You can shoot each other with them. Don't hit each other in the eye. It's just a better scanner. So these will scan a lot faster than they have been. It's got a little hand thingy so you can swing it like a purse. And it's just a better scanner. It'll scan a lot faster. So we should be able to scan the tickets as they come through. Remember, this is a ticket until it's been scanned. Once it's been scanned, it's no longer usable, unless for some reason it's been set up to scan a couple of times, and there are some of those out there, but those are complete one-offs. So once this is scanned, it's no longer a ticket, and we're no longer worried about it. So if somebody has this, and you scan it, and they really want it, and you don't want to take the time to tear it, they can have it. That's fine. No big deal. The comp tickets, they don't have not all of them. If it's got a QR code, I guess, if it's got that, make sure it gets scanned. If it's a comp ticket or a free ticket or tickets that've been given out in advance, those look a little bit different. Those are the square ones. They've got a color box. Each one's day specific, and then there's all every day. Make sure you take those because those are tickets, and so we want to make sure we get those taken. If for some reason it's a big backup and you can't get your scanner to work, a scanner stops working, they're not fast enough or whatever, you can take take all the tickets and take these and put these off to the side because we'll come back and scan these later. Ideally, we scan these as people come in because it gives us some real-time data. If we can't, just put them off to the side and gives Mark something to do before he goes to bed, to sit there and scan all these to make sure that they're no longer alive.